Their incredible power and primal desire to maim their opponents earned them the nickname Real Monsters. Some of those knockouts were so terrifying that they literally make your blood run cold. In this video, you're about to see the most spectacular knockouts in the history of martial arts. This is Boxing Game, here we go. Philip Kimura was K1's most dangerous knockout artist, whose fists turned every fight into a true work of art. One day, he faced Eder Lopes, the dark horse of that era.
That's right, the winner here moves on to the final.
As soon as the bell rang, Eder immediately unleashed his signature weapon, the low kick.
Crazy, because you can just see.
See, that was smart. Kick, just kick. Kick, don't get caught in his wind.
However, Lopes' kicks didn't do much damage, so Philip quickly seized the initiative and began breaking through his opponent's defense with his fists. And then Kimura brought this spectacle to a close with a single precise strike, sending his opponent into a deep sleep.
He got fake, man.
The next fighter on our list is welterweight world champion Kostya Tszyu. His collection already included the WBC and WBA titles, and his name struck fear into the entire division. The presence of Mike Tyson himself only gave Zab some extra overconfidence, which is exactly why he declared that.
I'm Zab Judah, the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. The best that ever did it. #1 forever.
From the very first seconds, Judah backed up his words, showering the champion with lightning-fast blows.
The head movement by Judah, then he comes through. Tszyu cannot move straight back against Zab Judah. He's too quick. And rolling away with a left hook. Continues to. The early stages of the fight will be pivotal. He's nailing Tszyu here. Tszyu holding on.
However, by the end of the round, Kostya had managed to adapt and seize the initiative.
Frustrated. Nice body shot. Tszyu coming forward. 10 seconds left of the first round.
Then he turned Judah's head into a living target to demonstrate his punching power.
Judah dancing around. Hard for Judah to be up on his toes, but Tszyu stalking.
And catching his opponent off guard, Kostya landed a precise blow to the jaw that immediately sent Zab crashing to the canvas.
Evening things up. And ending strong. Down he goes. A right hand. He's in trouble. He's in real trouble. It's over.
But as he tried to get back up, Judah performed his last dance right before judges' eyes, after which the referee was forced to stop the fight.
Stops the fight in the second round.
As a result, Kostya Tszyu captured all 3 titles and became the undisputed world champion in the welterweight division.
Kostya Tszyu.
In 1988, Mike Tyson faced one of the most hated rivals of his career, Larry Holmes.
Say that Mike Tyson can't carry my jockstrap.
Holmes had once trained alongside Muhammad Ali himself and learned the secrets of the greatest. But years later, when Parkinson's began to ravage Ali, Larry decided to step into the ring against him in an official bout to steal his honor and glory.
Not to take it easy on him, that is not my job. My thing is to go out there and knock him out, to hurt this man.
Holmes posturing.
As he watched his idol get beaten, the young Tyson's eyes filled with hatred, and he swore to destroy that rat. Larry, however, just laughed it off and publicly declared that
I'm going down in history, not Mike Tyson. He go down in history as the FOB.
when the fight finally took place, revenge was swift.
The event that it is.
From the very first seconds, Tyson set out to beat the very essence of a rat nature out of his opponent. And then Iron Mike treated Larry to an unscheduled tour of the canvas.
That was a right hand, and down goes Holmes from a crashing right hand.
But when he got back on his feet, Holmes merely postponed the inevitable and willingly agreed to continue this public execution.
This finisher. What? It will take every bit of savvy that this man has. Still 40 seconds left. And took another big right hand.
Iron Mike wasn't about to let such a chance slip away and put a decisive end to this symphony of violence.
And down goes Holmes, and that's going to be it. It's over. That's all.
Mike Tyson looked like a bull in an antique shop. And what he did was he...
Thus, Tyson emerged victorious by knockout and avenged his idol, who was watching the fight from the front row. Ben Whittaker is a walking showman who turns every fight into a real spectacle. Vividly showcasing all the beauty of the sweet science. Standing in Ben's way was Stephen Dreyhurst, a fighter whose programming simply didn't include a reverse gear. He only knew how to move forward.
That's a good uppercut on the replays.
As soon as the bell rang, Ben immediately invited Stephen to a dance, with his fists setting the rhythm.
For the fact that they've sparred, he's got a good part in the ring right now, the center of the ring.
From the Albanian. This is what you get from Ben Whittaker, looking for that long right hand. More orthodox now again, looking for that long right, landed it. Didn't have any great effect on Dread-Eye.
Then Whittaker seemed to awaken his Sharingan, crushing his opponent without even looking.
Looking outside of the ring. I think he uses it as a little bit of a... Can he support? And again, the right hand lands, and maybe he's just beginning to...
Moments later, Whittaker unleashed a precise combination that turned Dreyhurst into the victim of a truly dreadful knockout. The next fighter was a Mexican boxing prodigy named Saul Alvarez Canelo. But one day, a thug named James Kirkland crossed his path.
Kirkland looks a little bit worn down himself.
Oh, and Phipps is almost looks like he's going to go down. Can he survive?
A man who had knocked out 28 of his 33 opponents and had frequently run into trouble with the law. That's exactly why, without even a hint of fear toward Canelo, Kirkland started loudly trash-talking his opponent.
I want to be on him so close, it's going to feel like we're, you know.
But that was a mistake, because from the very first seconds, Canelo set out to knock the wind out of his opponent's overconfidence.
Uppercuts, right hand.
Smart of Alvarez to work.
Punches of Canelo Alvarez are really crisp. Go again. He doesn't answer. Surely could step in.
Then he sent James to the canvas with his right.
Like I said, he's always been susceptible in the opening round.
Oh, he nailed, and he goes down. Right on the chin.
It's going to feel like we're...
Once he smelled blood, the Mexican beast really got into his stride and had no intention of letting his prey escape alive.
Again and again. Look at these clean shots. He better answer, or surely.
He marks up.
Two hard punches. All of that stuff that Kirkland has thrown.
So he sent Kirkland to the dark land with a fatal blow.
He's going to want to fight. He's never going to give up.
His legs are not there. This time, I don't think he's getting up. Wow. Is he counting or is it all over?
Oh, it's all
and with that, Canelo won the award for Knockout of the Year. Mariusz Pudzianowski is a true titan with superhuman strength who has conquered the top of the food chain 5 times, winning the title of the world's strongest man.
And even...
After so many triumphs, he decided to start a new chapter, trading the smell of iron for the smell of blood and sweat. However, a steroid-fueled monster named Bob Sapp was already waiting for him in the ring, a man who fought tooth and nail for every victory. Even before the fight, Sapp voluntarily signed his own death warrant by publicly mocking Mariusz.
You hit like a girl.
As soon as the bell rang, retribution was swift.
Może nie trwać długo.
Rozpędził się Pudzilla z początkiem tego pojedynku. Kolana niczym Ramon Dekery strzela teraz.
Next, he ripped Sapp's legs out like weeds and slammed his ass into the canvas with a crash. Without wasting a second, Pudzianowski set about turning Bob into a steak with his heavy blows. In the end, only a group of men was able to stop the enraged Titan. The next fighter to burst onto our list was Michael Page. The ring was his stage, and each of his knockouts became a new masterpiece in his collection.
You lose off the liver shot. It can come back.
This time, the role of the victim fell to Jefferson George, who had no idea what was in store for him. Right from the start, Michael wasted no time and invited his opponent to the last dance.
He's avoiding all out the bag. Jefferson with
George tried to defend himself, but Page's strikes easily pierced his guard.
A clear crowd favorite, and as he would be.
And already in the second round, Michael put Jefferson to sleep without further ado, just like a caring nanny. The next fighter could rightfully be called the god of Muay Thai, and he stepped into the ring not for titles, but for violence and blood. His name was Buakaw Banchamek. But a true kamikaze named Hiroki Shishido stood in his way, daring to share the ring with Buakaw. The moment the bell rang, Shishido charged forward, trying to dictate the pace of the fight. However, Buakaw put an end to it with a single blow straight to his opponent's jaw. Today you saw the most spectacular knockouts in the world of martial arts.
Oh, shot. Lose off the liver shot. It can come back.
That was a right hand and down goes.
Give us a like and let us know in the comments which knockout stuck with you the most. That's all from Boxing Game for now. See you next time.